have some awesome speakers in here today that are going to give you guys some great remarks. The first person that we have coming up is SueSpicer. She's a local activist who has worked on the Bernie Sanders campaign. She works with our Revolution Indy on the leadership team and is planning to run in the upcoming Democratic primary. Please give a warm welcome to SueSpicer.
Good afternoon. So, I wrote this speech thinking that Senator Young might be here, because I have some questions. So,
We all do.
but I'm not the only one. So, let's pretend that that bag over there is Senator Young. I know it's not that much of a stretch. So, Senator Young, I'll do better, thank you. So, Senator Young, my name is SueSpicer. I live and work in Indiana's 7th Congressional House District. I appreciate the opportunity to express our concerns, our hopes, and our expectations of you and all of our elected officials. First, how can we trust you and your team in Congress to replace the Affordable Care Act? You folks had 6 years to have a replacement ready, and we want to know what the problem is. So, I'd like to hear it in your own words. Mandate, you say. Skyrocketing premiums. Well, sir, I say we should join the rest of the industrialized nations and provide health care for all. Yes, sir, that mandate thing. And the cost. Well, sir, I want to know where you stand on auto insurance. Because that's a mandate from our government. Right? That protects a little bit of health care, but mostly assets and property. Not as the Affordable Care Act works to provide access to health care for all Americans when and where they need it, regardless of income. So tell me, Senator, what would Jesus mandate? So, Senator, we really want you to know that we love having pre-existing conditions covered. We love that parents are able to insure their dependents until they're 26 years old. And we love that there's no lifetime coverage limits. Because you want to talk about a death panel? Remember before the Affordable Care Act, you could hit a coverage limit, so a group of insurers would look at your policy and say you have maxed out, so you can just go home and die. So let us not digress. I hear you believe opening up out-of-state insurance and tort reform are part of the real plan we need. So we were wondering why none of those 50-some votes you took to end health insurance for 23 million people, me included, why none of those votes were to add provisions allowing insurance purchasing across state lines, why none of the attempts to give middle America a relief happened in all of those votes you took to repeal.
Good question.
So I'm also curious about your tort reform. Like, what limits do you guys plan on setting on these life-devastating situations where people are forced to ask the courts for retribution, are you folks planning to give enough for a lifetime of care? And again, why not use one of those 50-some votes to fix the problems? Why have you and your party mates waited 6 years to make health care affordable and accessible? Why weren't you doing 6 years ago what you're doing right now? They're not doing anything. So, Senator, I said I'd talk to you about our hope. So we hope you have we the people in mind. We hope you're finally deciding to help those to whom the Affordable Care Act has been a burden. We hope you keep your promise to make our health care more affordable and accessible. We expect you will find that the only real answer to our health care dilemma is to build upon the Affordable Care Act, to expand Medicare and Medicaid, to provide universal health care to all Americans. That, sir, would make America greater than it's ever been. My name is SueSpicer, and again, I thank you all for your time.